Sony's universe of Spider-Man characters is interesting to say the least. For one, at the moment, we haven't seen a Spider-Man in this universe, and we still don't know if these films take place in the Amazing Spider-Man universe or its own. And if you thought Morbius was the worst film in Spider-Man media, Sony recently announced that El Muerto is going to be their next film. This news was announced about a week ago, and unfortunately I had a cold the entire week and I also lost my voice, which my voice still isn't 100% back, but it's still decent enough to make these videos. This film will star Bad Bunny, and if you're a Spider-Man fanatic like myself who has no idea who this character is, fear not, because literally nobody knew who this character was prior to this announcement, as he's only appeared in 2 issues of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man in 2006 and no other appearances ever. I actually wanted to buy the issues this character appeared in as a joke on eBay after the announcement, but apparently everybody who owns these issues has marked the price up so high that 2 of these issues now go for about $100. I honestly had to check if this was a joke prior to making this video when I first saw the announcement, but no, it is real and Sony is giving fans exactly what they asked for. A film about a character who's only appeared in 2 issues across all Spider-Man comics. Sony's other villain spin-offs have at least had some weight to them, as Venom is one of the most popular Spider-Man villains, and he's had his own comic runs, and even if you aren't a hardcore Spider-Man fan, it's still easy to recognize Morbius and Kraven as Marvel foes, but with El Muerto, I can't get behind this film at all. There's other choices if Sony wanted to do a Latino character film, and I'm hoping these films fail in order to force Sony into making films we actually want, because the only interest I have regarding Sony's universe is Venom and potentially Madam Web if it is a multiverse story. In other news regarding Sony's Spider-Man Less Spider-Man universe, a new article from Forbes has been discussing leaks from 4chan for Sony's Marvel plans, and the article basically summarizes castings for the films that seem fake, but in the article it does mention Sony's plans for a Spider-Man in these films. While Morbius has acknowledged the existence of a Spider-Man, we still don't know which actor will be playing the character, and in the article it does mention that Sony did approach Andrew Garfield to be Spider-Man, but he declined. At first I was a bit upset about this, as I would like to see the Venom films be retconned into the Amazing Spider-Man universe, but given the recent performance of Morbius and now that Sony has announced a film nobody wants, I don't blame him. Prior to No Way Home, Andrew's legacy was left with The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and there's been newfound appreciation for his Spider-Man after No Way Home, and if I was him, I'd want my next film to be something good and not a brief cameo in a film for a character that nobody's heard of before. I do hope we eventually see Andrew return, whether it's another multiverse film or TASM 3, and hopefully the failure of these Sony spin-offs forces them into making a third Amazing Spider-Man film or Spider-Man 4. In the article it also mentions that Sony wants Tom Holland to be the Spider-Man of this universe, and that would make sense with the Vulture being sent over to this universe, but it also mentions that Sony could be looking for another actor to play the character, which is something I'm not too fond of. Even if Andrew doesn't want to return for these films, I think another actor wouldn't be received as well. We just got all 3 actors together, and I personally think that I would much rather see an established Spider-Man over another one, even if these films are trash. So let me know what you all think. What are your thoughts on El Muerto and Andrew not returning for Sony Spider-Man films? Again, I'm still not feeling that well. Today is the first day I've actually felt well again, even though my voice isn't 100% back. But like I said, it is decent enough to make these videos, and while I was sick, I did plan out some videos to make for the coming week. And as always, thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe, follow my social medias, hit that like button, and I will see you guys again in my next video.